Hello, my name is Joetta Wilson. I originally grew up in El Paso. I went to H.E. Charles Middle School and I graduated from Andress High School in 2001. From there, I went to Hampton University and I got my bachelor's degree. I also attended Fort Valley State University and I got my master's degree. And right now I'm currently working on my PhD. I am a counselor at trade and a vocational rehabilitation counselor. I am married. I have a wonderful husband named Desmond who's very supportive, and I have a 13-year-old daughter named Trinity, and I have 3 bonus children who are 17, 20, and 22. So the words of wisdom that I would give to my 17-year-old self is just continue to soar, which is something that I've lived by, but don't be afraid to take risks. There's some risks that I have, been afraid to take in the future with education-wise and career-wise. Just go for it. So some words of wisdom that I can share with you all about living my best life is to continue to be aggressive and assertive no matter what. That's something that I've lived by. That's something that has gotten me to the point where I am. I've always made sure that in a professional manner that I've, asserted my opinion and just continue to go for your dreams, because as we all know, life is short. So an aha moment that I had in my life was when I was in college and I had my daughter. And at that moment, I knew from then on that I had to be a strong mother influence for her. And I knew that everything that I did, she was going to see. So that was a moment where it was like, I was 24 and it gave me the realization of, this is bigger than me. This is generational now. And it was an aha moment of, you're going to finish school, you're going to complete your degree, and you're going to continue to be involved in your community. So that was a moment that was pivotal for me. If I had the opportunity to sit with someone who was alive or deceased, it would definitely be my great-grandmother. And the reason for that is there's so much history and so many different things about our family that are so interesting to me that I wanted to sit down and actually meet her. And sitting down and meeting, her name was Mary Ellen, it was just something that would bring me so much joy and so much pride, just to understand her life and her livelihood and how it was back in the 30s and the 40s and different things that a lot of my family, because I do have a pretty small family, I'm not able to get that information from them. So to sit down and really understand my heritage and really understand where I came from and the struggles that have led and went down generation to generation that have made me who I am is something that it would really humble me. One thing that I would like to accomplish or witness in this lifetime, I'm definitely reaching for that terminal degree, trying to press on. That's for me personally, but something I would want to witness is justice. Situations like with Breonna Taylor's, the situations, that I feel we need that justice reform. I also would like to see a Black woman in a White House, not as a vice president, but as a president, and actually have a really strong platform that she stands for. I definitely would want to visit Africa. I've seen so many videos, I've seen so many documentaries about Africa and return to Africa and understanding those roots, and that's just one place that I think that would be very cultural, it would be very inspiring for me and also for my family to see. So one quote that inspires me, and I literally saw this just this morning, and it did something to me where I felt that it spoke to me. Just when the caterpillar felt like the world was ending, she turned into a butterfly. And that's something that in my life and the different things that I've gone through as a woman and as a Black woman, and even just personally with, family and losses and things of that nature, just when I was feeling down and feeling a certain type of way, I turned into that butterfly. One book that I'm currently reading is Vocational over Medicine, and it's by Dr. Bobby Price. It's preparing me to live a holistic lifestyle, to eat clean, going over some facts and myths about medication, about even vegetables and different things of that nature to help me prepare for what I'm journeying towards as far as clean eating in the future. Currently on my playlist, I like a lot of different music. I listen to Janae Aiko, I listen to Beyonce, I listen to Erykah Badu. I know my child is tired of my Erykah Badu Essentials on my Apple playlist. I also listen to Jill Scott, but at the same time, I do, listen to some hip hop, a little bit more hip hop music. But I definitely love, soulful women like her as well. Women, I feel it's just very fulfilling. It's something that, we have so many different attributes and so many different ways. At times, it could be challenging, it could be complicated, but to me, it's fulfilling. And if I had a choice, I would definitely choose to be a woman. What I love about El Paso is the fact that growing up here, it gave me a different point of view. It gave me a different cultural experience that actually helped pave the way for me to move forward in life. Even though I've moved away from here, moved back, moved away, moved back, I do like the fact that, I'm able to learn about another culture. Being a border city, I got to learn, some Spanish. I'm not fluent, but I definitely, can speak another language. And that's something I really like about El Paso is the culture and the different points of view that I was able to identify. So I do feel that El Paso can be more inviting by celebrating other cultures, even though I myself love learning about the like a border culture. We're right here with Mexico, but I would really feel like that it would be more beneficial for people here to have more of different cultures. Like growing up, I didn't have or have access to a lot of different cultures like Indian culture. I didn't have a lot, but there were a little bit of African American influences here. But I think it would be more inviting if we were able to have that here in El Paso and have that representation. And it would be something that would not only help my generation, but also the younger generation as well. What the world needs now is respect. I feel that, as an African American woman, there's a lot of times where we are not respected. And I think that if we were more opening to other people, were more open to understanding the respect that we deserve and that we need to continue to command, I think that's something that would be beneficial United States wise. So a gym here in El Paso, I feel, is Bella Cora Bakery. I know they're going through some ownership changes, but every time I come here, I just have to go there. I feel like I just like to try different pastries, and it's really good. Also, what is close to El Paso is White Sands. It's so beautiful. I'm just like dying to have a photo shoot there. It's just so gorgeous. My personal message to El Paso is just to continue to be El Paso strong. I know that there's been a lot of things going on the last, 13, 14 months. And I just wanted to, say, just continue to press on. I've liked how the community has came together and has just definitely, been dedicated to being El Paso strong.